Hey guys, so the Legends social media account just announced that they were going to be revealing a Legends limited character tomorrow. So this should be the final reveal before the anniversary. The anniversary is literally 1 month away from now. I think it's actually technically less than a month away. I made a separate video talking about what I think is going to happen with the 6th anniversary, what I think part 1, 2, and 3 are going to be, as well as when I think the anniversary is going to start. I think the anniversary is going to start on the 25th of May. So we are technically less than a month away from the anniversary. So this will be the final major reveal and release before then. So we do have a bit of a drought upcoming, which is typically how the game works before big celebrations like Anniversary and Legends Fest. But yeah, we are getting a Legends limited character revealed tomorrow. Now, April is a month where the last day of the month does fall on a Tuesday. So what I think will happen here is I think the character is going to be revealed. So typically for me in Japan time, I think the character typically gets, well, for normal releases, they get revealed on Tuesday night and then they release on Wednesday, which is to line up with Reset. I think what will happen here is the character is going to be revealed. Actually, they do say tomorrow. So yeah, so the character is going to be revealed tomorrow night, which I guess would imply that the actual release is coming on Monday. I thought it would be Tuesday, because normally what happens is characters are revealed and released on the last day of the month. But unless they're going to do the reveal on Sunday the 28th, and then the character's going to release on Tuesday and they're going to skip a day, I don't know, that'd be kind of strange. I think it's probably safe to assume that because the character's getting revealed on the 28th, they're going to release on the 29th. Usually when characters get revealed, they, I don't know, 98% of the time release the following day. So I think whatever this is going to be will actually get released on Monday the 29th, which actually it works out pretty well for me because we have, in Japan, it is Golden Week, so we have off on Monday. So that would be really good if that was the case. So anyway, Legends Limited character, not an Ultra, which I actually would say I'm more happy that this is going to be an LF as opposed to an Ultra. I would prefer not to have another Ultra so soon. Okay, so in terms of who we could see here, I think there's literally just two options. Option number one, if we go over to the Saiyan Saga roster, option number one would be some kind of mixture of a Kaioken Goku and a Spirit Bomb Goku. And what that would entail is, I think it would probably be some kind of Kaioken Goku as like the standalone character, because we actually, if you take a look at the roster here, we actually don't have a Kaioken Goku from the Saiyan Saga. This is a base Goku that transforms into Kaioken Goku. So we actually don't have a Kaioken Goku, like a Goku that starts out as Kaioken right away from the Saiyan Saga. So that could definitely be something that we get. And once again, we actually don't have representation in Legends at all surrounding the Spirit Bomb from the Saiyan Saga. Remember, Goku creates the Spirit Bomb, doesn't have enough energy to throw it at Vegeta, ends up giving it to Krillin, and what happens is Krillin throws it at Vegeta, Vegeta dodges the Spirit Bomb, and then Gohan knocks it into Vegeta. So that's something we could see. That's option number one, sort of like mixed with the Kaioken Goku. A second option, which I think is much more likely, is some sort of Vegeta. We have had zero representation for Vegeta in this Saiyan Saga celebration. He is on the login screen, that like splash image on the login screen. It's Goku facing off against Vegeta, which of course is the most iconic part of the Saiyan Saga. Now, the interesting thing about this, and the reason why I'm almost positive it's going to be some kind of Vegeta character, is because they did not wait to Zenkai this Vegeta until the celebration. They did not do that. This Vegeta Zenkai'd in the middle of Legends Fest. I think if we were not going to get some kind of Vegeta character, new 1% Sparking or LF Vegeta during this celebration, they would have waited to Zenkai this LF graded Vegeta until the celebration started. If we remember back to the Frieza Saga celebration, we did not get a new Frieza. So what they did is they Zenkai awakened the full power Frieza, the LF full power Frieza. For the Cell Saga celebration, we did not end up getting a new Cell, a new summonable Cell character. So what they did is they Zenkai awakened the Revival Cell. So for this celebration, they did not Zenkai of Vegeta because they already did during Legends Fest. So that what that tells me, what that implies to me, is that we are for sure going to be getting some kind of Vegeta character for this. And in my mind, it makes the most sense for him to be the LF here because he has nothing so far in the celebration. So I've been saying this for pretty much the entirety of the Saiyan Saga celebration so far, but I think what I'm hoping for and what I think is probably what's going to happen is it's going to be some kind of, you know, tag Vegeta and Nappa, or what I'm looking forward to and what I'm hoping for is a Nappa who revives into Vegeta. And that way we could actually get the animation of Vegeta killing Nappa. That's a pretty unique animation that I don't really think there's going to be another opportunity to get that into the game if it's not specifically tied to a revive. Because like when are we ever going to get an animation where Vegeta kills Nappa? Like, what are they going to do? Make a Vegeta standalone character and his green card is him killing Nappa or something? Like, I don't know. That's the best way to get that into the game, I think. And by the way, Nappa has no representation at all in this Saiyan Saga celebration either. So if you think about it, we pretty much have everything, right? So we got the free-to-play Raditz. We got this Goku Zenkai. We got this Piccolo's unique equipment. So normally I would have sort of included a tag Goku and Piccolo from the Raditz fight in here as an option, but because we already have representation for both of these characters from the fight against Raditz, I don't think it's as likely. So we have everything represented from the Raditz portion of the Saiyan Saga. We have Yamcha, of course, now. We have Goku, who fights Nappa. We have representation for Piccolo and Gohan from the Nappa fight because of this character getting a Zenkai. So there's only a few characters that we don't have representation for from the Saiyan Saga. Tien and Chaozu is one. We have Nappa doesn't have anything. Krillin doesn't have anything. I mean, if you want to put Cybermen in there, sure, but I don't think we're going to get any Cybermen. And then, of course, Vegeta. So I think what could potentially happen here, and this is what I think is probably the most likely scenario, is we're going to get some kind of Vegeta / Nappa and Vegeta / Nappa revival Vegeta LF character. And then the 1% sparking, I could see them giving us a Krillin, and the Krillin could implement the Spirit Bomb somehow. Now, that would still leave out Kaioken Goku from the celebration, which they could really go back and do that at any point. Like, Kaioken Goku from the Saiyan Saga, I would probably say is hype enough to just drop during, like, is Kaioken Goku from the Saiyan Saga, could he drop as like a part 2 to a major soul, like an anniversary at Legends Fest? He probably could. He probably could. If they made him good enough and they made the animations good enough. But I could see Vegeta and Nappa and then like a 1% sparking Krillin. Maybe the Krillin has an ultimate that implements the spirit. Like maybe Krillin, I don't know, his ultimate, like, okay, so you land the ultimate and then like the animation is Goku like giving Krillin the Spirit Bomb. And then Krillin throws it, and then the opponent dodges it, and then Gohan knocks it into the opponent. That could probably be the ultimate they give to Krillin. We don't really have... Let me actually see this for a second. If we go to the character list here, I could just type it in. Krillin. We only have 2 sparking Krillins. We have this really, really old Cell Saga Blue Krillin, who has reused animations because he's really old. And then we have a free-to-play Krillin from the Tournament of Power, but he's free-to-play, so it doesn't matter. So we really don't have like a premium Krillin in the game, which is pretty crazy. We're talking about not having a premium Krillin basically 6 years in, so that could be a good option. Again, the other possibility I think would just be some kind of Kaioken Goku that also has the Spirit Bomb somewhere in there. In terms of colors, so going into the celebration, I was saying I think the 2 weakest colors are blue and yellow, which they actually did give us a blue and yellow character. So here's what I would say. I would say this character has had 0 impact on the game at all. Yamcha has an impact, for sure. I think Yamcha's actually fairly good. The question is, because I think blue was probably worse than yellow before this, does Yamcha being added to the game push blue to be better than yellow? I probably would say so. Like, let's get rid of this. So for blue characters, I actually think Janemba's pretty solid right now. I do want to do a revisit on Janemba. I did just do a video using him with the Gohan. I think it was with Gohan. It was something I did with Janemba, but he's pretty good now, actually, because Pycon's non-existent right now. this Goku's obviously very good. Yamcha's very good. But then other than that, like, what blue characters are you using and fighting? Nothing. So 17, I guess, actually. Yeah, so 17. So it's literally 17 Spirit Bomb Goku and Yamcha, and then Goku and Bardock are half blue. So, I mean, yellow's is yellow worse? UI Goku, Super Baby 2. That's it, right? That's it. Like, nothing. Gammas, you don't see them. Jiren, you don't see them. Roshi's not a thing. These guys are not a thing. Yeah, so I might say yellow's probably the worst color right now, which maybe we could see a yellow. So, like, similar to how they did Pikkon and Gogeta, how Pikkon was green and then he revived into green Super Gogeta. They could do a similar thing with Nappa and Vegeta. If Nappa's yellow and then Nappa revives into a yellow LF Vegeta. That could be interesting. I think Golden Frieza is pretty easily number one right now. I don't like Super 17. Actually, it's funny because Super 17 fell off the featured boost and like nobody thought it would really matter. It's mattered. It actually has mattered. His Super 17's damage actually did get significantly lowered from him being taken off the featured boost, which again, we knew it was going to happen, but I didn't think it would have been to the level that it actually has been. So I would clearly say Frieza's better. And then Gohan, I mean, it's just a bad matchup against Frieza with Gohan, which is the only reason why I would say that is because Gohan probably, if you're looking at these two characters side by side, I think you could very easily make an argument that Gohan in a vacuum is just better than Frieza in terms of his kit. It's close because Frieza's comeback is just ridiculous, and then the cost increase and all the other things he's doing. It's close, but I think color-wise, it makes Frieza look a lot better than he should be relative to Gohan right now. But I think it's actually closer than people think. But I would put Frieza as the best right now, and for that reason, even though I'm a giant Frieza fan, and even though I obviously like this character, it hasn't even been a month since this guy came out, right? Since Frieza released, it's been about a month, I guess. I would be okay with getting a premium yellow unit here. I think it would be fine. Typically, when a character releases, I like to give them about 2.5 to 3 months of being like on the top of the game before they get directly countered. And I wouldn't really say I would want this character to be a direct counter to Frieza, but at least having like another strong yellow option in the game would be pretty good in terms of having checks and balances to this character. So I would be okay with that. This guy has a lot of ways to go type neutral anyway, so it wouldn't really matter too much. Like, you would think this guy would be a lot bigger of a counter to Frieza than he actually is, because he just gets massacred and mauled to shreds by the comeback. But yeah, I think it would probably, like, this Frieza's comeback would probably matter a lot less to a potential revival Nappa into Vegeta because you have 2 lives to play with. So that's sort of what I'm thinking for this reveal. If you guys have any other ideas of what this could potentially be, let me know, but I don't really think there's going to be anything else. The other 1% sparking character they could do if they're not going to do Krillin is Tien. I'm actually a bit surprised that they decided to go with a Yamcha on this banner over Tien. Tien had way bigger of an impact in the Saiyan saga than Yamcha. I actually don't really like that. That's one of the mysteries that I really don't understand about these games. Dokkan gave us a Dokkan Fest exclusive Saiyan saga Yamcha, and now Legends is giving us like a really powerful and really good Saiyan saga Yamcha. I just don't. What did he do in the Saiyan saga besides die? There's nothing. He didn't do anything. Like, if you look at the most iconic parts of all the sagas in Dragon Ball, Yamcha's death pose in the Saiyan saga is like up there. It's up there amongst like the best and most iconic parts of each saga. So I would have understood if they gave this Yamcha some kind of tie-in with that death pose, but they didn't. Like, he actually does nothing in the Saiyan saga, but it's fine. I love this character. I think this is like one of the best designed characters they've ever released. Like, actually, it's crazy. So I think a Tien could be a possibility for a 1% character on the banner. Maybe some kind of Tien and Chaozu assists, something like that could work as well. But let me know what you guys think. Again, the reveal's tomorrow night, so when this video goes live, this reveal will be going up like, what, how many hours is this? Like 33 hours from when this video goes live or something. So Let me know how you guys feel about this. What are you guys wanting to see? Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.